Hey, my fellow G.I. Joe fans. Welcome to this week's G.I. Joe toy review, where we're doing another double feature on Slaughter's Marauders Barbecue. And we are doing the figure subscription figure subscription version of Barbecue. I'm trying to figure out what that pegs for. But oh well. But the figure subscription version of Barbecue and the Slaughter's Marauder 7-pack version of Barbecue. And a little spoiler for next week, we're going to be doing the same with Lowlight. The Slaughter's Marauders Lowlight. The 7-pack and figure subscription figure subscription service single-carded Slaughter's Marauders Lowlight. But before we start with Lowlight, we are going to do our shout-outs of the week, starting with 48 South Loudon Street here in Winchester, which is the home of Back to the Media, where you can get all, and I do mean all, your video game needs from the Atari all the way up to current systems. You could also get games for each console, you get DVDs and so much more there at Back to the Media. But if you need to get a service done to your console, your gaming system, and whatever, you could go to Play It Again Games on Middle Road, and you can also find all your other stuff. And if you're wondering the exact location, I don't remember the address off the top of my head, but they're right behind the sheets on Valley Avenue here in Winchester. But definitely check them out. And if you need toys and collectibles such as Slaughter's Marauders Barbecue, you could go to Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles, which is where you can get all, and I do mean all, of your G.I. Joe, Transformers, and all your other toys and collectibles needs. I mean, I got both figures off of eBay, so, you know, hey, it is what it is. But definitely check them out. Whoa, that sun is bright. Hopefully it's bright enough to melt the snow we got. Hell no, snow. But hey, it is what it is. But definitely check out Time Travelers for all your toys and collectibles needs. Once you're done there, you can go over to and check out here you check out Thinker Toys for all your toddler skill building needs. So definitely check them out. And do what you can. Get what you gotta get. And while you're there, definitely check them out. But if you need comic books and you're in the Winchester area, may I suggest going over to 80 Weems Lane here in Winchester to 4 Color Fantasies and check them out to see what they have. So you can definitely do that. And if you're in the Salisbury, North Carolina area, you can go over to Comic Mon stores and see what they have. And get your comic book going. I got 2 drawers in a dresser that's filled with nothing but G.I. Joe comics. And 1 Transformers comic. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. You know, I'm a big G.I. Joe fan. For those that know me, know that I know that I'm telling the truth on that. But if you're in Winchester, you're looking for Jamaican food and want to find a good place to go get some, go over to Tropical Islands at 39 Piccadilly Street and see Lloyd and his wonderful staff and get some good Jamaican food. Man, it is some of the best Jamaican food you'll find in the area. So definitely check them out. But if you're looking for a bank and you're in Winchester, you could go to Bank of Clark, or you could go to you could go over to you could go to Bank of Clark, or you could go to United Bank. Both of them are good banks, and got some great customer service and great employees. So definitely check them out. If you got a tree that you need either removed or stump removed, or your tree trimmed, get a hold of Mixed Tree Service and check him out. He does great work. He's got good good staff. They do get the job done for you. So definitely check them out. After you leave there and you need some insurance, whether it be homeowners insurance, auto insurance, or renter's insurance, check out everybody's favorite place to go to in State Farm or Farmers. Ba-da-da-bop-bop. Hey, I got to do a little jingle. But definitely check them out and get a good quote. And after you leave there, you can go and check out Sheets or Handy Mart for some gas and get some good gas. So definitely check them out. And they got made to order food so you can get your belly full at the same time you're getting your gas tank full. So definitely check them out. One of their many locations here in the Winchester area. But if you need some mental health help, Cobra Island is a proud sponsor of mental health awareness. So check out Robert C. Brown at Healing Grace Counseling Services on Boscawen Street in the Capricorn Building. But if Rob's not what you're looking for and you're in the Winchester area, there's plenty of other places you can go. But if you go to your local office or get hold of National Counseling Group. But if you need psychiatry and you're in the Winchester Front Royal area, Mass, suggest Northwestern Community Services, and check them out and see what they got to offer. Or you can go to your local psychiatrist's office, depending on where you're watching this video from. But if you need to text, and text somebody because you're dealing with something and you can't get an appointment with anybody, text 741-741. They got great people there to talk to, and they'll be willing to help. So definitely give them a shout. But if you're looking for a human voice, you can dial 988. And if you need somebody to, if you do need somebody to do something right now, you can go to your local closest emergency room. There's nothing wrong with getting help. And once you leave there, you definitely check them out. So let's do our figures. We're going to start with the 7-pack here with the G.I. Joe logo. As you can tell, I cut it off the back of the box that they came in. And it says, codename, Gabriel Barbecue Kelly. And he's a firefighter. Name, Gabriel A. Kelly. Grade, E4 Specialist. Hometown, Boston, Massachusetts. Primary weapon is a flamethrower, which he actually doesn't come with a flamethrower. But his combat gear is an axe. If Barbecue hadn't joined the G.I. Joe team, he would have been the 7th Kelly in his direct line to be a Boston firefighter. He doesn't love the job because of family loyalty or a sense of duty. He just likes riding on the back of the truck with sirens railing. Lights flashing and bells clanging, and knocking down doors and smashing windows with his axe. Okay, and then we're going to also do the file card for the figure subscription service. It says Slaughter's Marauders Firefighter, codename Barbecue. File name Kelly Gabriel A. Primary military specialty is a firefighter. Secondary military specialty is infantryman, and he's from Boston, Massachusetts. And his grade is an E4. It's the same as the 7-pack version. And it says, if Barbecue hadn't joined the G.I. Joe team, he would have been the 7th Kelly in his direct line in the Boston Fire Department. He loves his love for the job is not based on family loyalty or an even more general sense of duty. He simply likes riding on the back of the truck with the wind in his face, sirens railing, lights flashing, and bells clanging. Being allowed to knock down doors and smash windows with his axe, it's just a frosting on the cake to him. He has a knack for keeping things under control. And whenever the team gets caught in a firefight, he's got the equipment that keeps them as cool as cucumbers. Barbecue is what you call the basic party animal. He can open up bottles with his teeth, pick up quarters with his ears. I'd like to see that trick. And wrap his lips completely around the bottom of a quart of soda, of a quart soda bottle. Some people ask why all his affects his functions as a firefighter in the Slaughter's Marauders unit. It doesn't. It simply makes him a more interesting fellow to have around. And then the quote at the bottom is from Barbecue, I perceive, where it says, "With me on the team, you aren't going to get burned by Cobra." So that really shows an interesting light for our friend Barbecue. But we're going to start with the figure subscription, or the 7-pack. As you see with the blue helmet, with the silver, gold, gunmetal gray faceplate with the black goggles, gunmetal gray shoulder pads, and tank right there, because this is an oxygen tank with blue on it. It's got the all camouflage, green camouflage outfit with black boots, black knee badge, black gloves. And then he's got the articulation, which is he can rotate the full 360. It does have some up and down. And he does have the ab crunch feature, which can move. The gas tank, the oxygen tank does not hinder it. His arm can go to here, and he can rotate all the way around. And he's got the elbow bend, rotate all the way around. And his wrist can swivel. He can do the splits pretty well, full splits. His leg can move forward. He's got the double bend at the knee. His ankle can pivot. And we'll sit him off to the side. We're going to look at his accessories. The G.I. Joe upraised logo on the figure stand with 2 foot pegs. Barbecue written on the front. And he's got his fireman's axe. And he's got his tank, which is this is a 3-piece setup. You got the tank with the foam in it, fire retardant foam, as you can see the hose can remove. It's all done in silver with the Slaughter's Marauders on the back. Which actually this set goes actually to this version. So let me move that off to the side or scoot this up. And whatnot. And he does have the standard G.I. Joe black hose, which is nothing special. And he's also got his the foam launcher. And he just pegs right in if it doesn't want to jump out. And presto. So let's look at the one that actually came with the 7-pack. With the same setup. But this one's got the red tanks on the back. And the figure stand. Upraised G.I. Joe logo, 2 foot pegs, barbecue in the front, and the fire axe. So we're going to actually just look at, the color and the sculpting of the single carded version. Which he's got the all blue helmet and shoulder pads. A black actually tank, and he's got the brown and lime green and pine green uniform with the light blue and the black boots. Everything's the same, but so is the articulation. So let's gear these guys up. Yo, Joe. And just put the axe in his hand. Just hook the book bag up. And you can put the foam gun in his hand. And you just set him up in the figure stand. And then we're gonna hook the other one up. I'm gonna kind of do that off camera since you already know how to hook him up. Ugh. And you got him hooked up. So we got barbecue. I have come to wipe your windows. That was like my favorite episode of G.I. Joe with him in it. The Viper is coming. But the whole time they thought it was Cobra doing attacks, but it was actually a window wiper coming to clean the windows of Barbecue's firehouse. But it was a very interesting episode. But this is a good figure to have in your collection. I would say get both of them. Because, I mean, you've got the original version right here with this guy. And you got the 7-pack which got a camouflage uniform. Both of them are great to have in your collection with your regular barbecue. So that way you could get them in you could do units with airtight in the regular orange uniform. And you got the Pursuit of Cobra version. You know, which is the yellow and black. And then you got the two Slaughters Marauders versions. So, I mean, you compare him up with the other Slaughters Marauders with this guy. Or with Lowlife with this guy. But this is a top tier figure. I mean, he's a little underrated for being a firefighter on a military team. But you kind of do need a firefighter around, you know, just in case, you know, something happens in the pit. You need somebody there. So definitely get these guys. But that'll do it for this week. We'll see you in the next one. And remember, now you know, and knowing is half the battle. See you in the next one. Peace.